afternoon. So we missed out on beach yoga today. It was wet this morning, so I'm going to do a little sequence now that maybe you could fit in before your day is over, and then you'll have done something. So it doesn't always have to be an hour, it can be 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do here. So find a comfortable position. Just rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Breathe in through the nose. Let the crown of your head float up towards the sky. And as you breathe out through the nose and draw your shoulder blades back and down. Take a little sway from side to side and easy forward and back. Make a circle, all the while continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. Nice and slowly if you can. Moving around in a circle, and then hold on to your knees, drop your chin to your chest and lean back. Feel that nice stretch across the middle back, maybe a little sway from side to side, and then as you inhale, lift your face, your heart to the sky. Create a nice arch with the back. Exhale, rounding in, leaning back. Inhale, lift your heart, your face to the sky. Think about keeping your neck long here rather than crunching the back of your neck. Rounding in, little sway. Inhale, lift the chin and chest, look up. And gently relax. Take your right hand to the opposite knee. As you breathe in, grow a little taller. As you breathe out, soften your shoulders and twist, looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, let the crown float up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. You might find you can twist a little more. One more breath. Release the twist. We'll take it to the other side. As you breathe in, grow a little taller. As you breathe out, soften your shoulders and twist a little further. One more breath. When we release your twist, come back to face the front. Get a bit warmer. You actually think the sun is coming out. I'm going to take that. And then start by leaning back, spread your fingers, lean into your palms, sway a little side to side, opening up. And whenever you're ready, crawling all the way up and over. Drop your chin to your chest. Relax your head and neck. Take a gentle sway. Notice what you're feeling in the low back, the glutes. Let's come onto your fingertips here, little Greco claws, and tiptoe around to the right. Lean into the right elbow, and as you breathe in, roll your face, your heart, your belly open to the sky. Let that top shoulder roll back, and then lead with your belly button as you turn your belly down, soften over. Breathe in through the nose to open up. Exhale, relax. One more time. Breathe in through the nose to open up, and then turn your belly down as you breathe in. Let's tiptoe back through the center, all the way to the other side. So you feel a nice stretch in that right torso. Lean into the left forearm, and as you breathe in, rolling open, and then turn your belly down. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. If you can't, sigh the breath out through your mouth, but do it slowly. One more time, inhale. Come back through the center. And then roll up through the spine. Head floats up now. And then we're going to move on to hands and knees. So, spread your fingers, tuck your toes, and start to move your spine around. Move your head around. Notice, move your hips around. Move any way that feels right. Well done. Spread your fingers nice and wide, tuck your toes, and breathe your hips up and back to your downward facing. Now adjust your hands and feet till you're comfortable here. Soften the knees, bend the elbows a little, sway the hips a little side to side. Anyone with wrist issues, downward facing dog is always a problem. So you can bend the knees and take more weight back into the feet and take the pressure off your wrists. This is still an inversion. If your wrists are okay. Spread your fingers, keep your fingers active. Maybe lift the rim of your palm up to feel that stretch. And then as you release your palm down, keep the fingers active to take the pressure off your wrist. Let's unweight. We'll sway all the way over to the right side. Left hand begins to lift, and then we'll sway all the way over to the left. Right hand begins to lift, and then we'll go back to the left. The right hand lifts, and we'll just step the right foot forward. So remake your base, a nice wide stance. Roll or crawl up your body. Big inhale pulls you high. Let's bend the knees, bend the elbows, drop down through the hips. Inhale through the nose, lifts you high. Easy exhale, dropping down a little lower. Inhale pulls you high, and then exhale, drop down. See if you can drop a little lower. It might feel nice to tilt your pelvic bowl forward to open up that hip flexor. And then as you breathe in, let's lift up and roll open to a warrior two. The back heel is coming in. The front toes are pointing forward. I'm just going to move my camera back a little bit so I don't cut my own head off. There we go. Okay. So we're in a nice, relaxed warrior two. The back toes are coming in. The front toes are pointing forward. The front knee is bent, kind of floating up above the ankle, a little behind. And there's a softness in the back knee. Float your arms up weightlessly, and then take a little roll through the hips. Let that movement ripple through your whole body. As you breathe in through the nose. Lift the hips, lift the fingertips, lift everything up. And as you breathe out, soften back to your warrior two. Gazing over your front fingertips, tip your torso back, reverse your warrior. And then we'll tip all the way up and over. Lean into that front thigh. You can slide this other hand up to the waist, or you can float it all the way up and over. As you breathe in, open your heart, your face, your belly towards the sky. The top shoulder rolls back. And then turn your belly down and soften over that leg. Bring that hand down, and we'll crawl around to a wide-legged forward fold. Bring your toes in front of your heels. You can bend the knees, and let's relax over that leg. Let your head go, let your neck go. A little sway from side to side. As you breathe in, shift the weight forward towards the balls of your feet. And as you breathe out, let your spine lengthen and decompress. You can always bend the knees here. You can keep your hands down for more support. We're looking for a hamstring stretch. So as you inhale, shift the weight subtly forward. Imagine your sitting bones floating up to the sky. And as you exhale, let your spine lengthen and decompress. Now bend the knees. You're going to crawl around towards the back foot. Let's lean into this left hand and float the right arm up. Root down through that front heel. You can crawl up your body if that feels nice. Big inhale pulls you high. Easy exhale, let's open up to warrior two on the other side. The front knee is bent, the back toes are coming in. Relax your shoulders. Let that movement ripple through your body. Let go of tension. Breathe in through the nose, pulls you high. Breathe out through the nose, floats you back to warrior two. Gazing over your front fingertips, tip your torso back, reverse your warrior, and then all the way up and over. Lean into that front thigh. Slide this hand up to your waist to float it all the way up and over. As you breathe in, open your face, your heart towards the sky. As you breathe out, turn your belly down. So when you lead with your belly, you're leading from your center. Bring that hand down, bring the other hand down. Let's crawl back to our wide-legged forward fold. Remember, the knees can be bent here. Shift the weight forward towards the ball of your foot. On the inhale, on the exhale, let your spine lengthen and decompress. Now we're going to lift halfway. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen to a long, flat back. Look forward. As you breathe out, soften and fold. Let's crawl back the way we came. Hands either side of the front foot, the back heel spins up. Plant your palms, and we'll slide that front foot back to your downward facing dog. A little pedal through the feet. Let's sway all the way over towards the left and float the right foot forward. Make a nice Base, we're going up. Big inhale pulls you high. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, drop down through the hips. Inhale pulls you high. Bend the knees, dropping down through the hips. One more time. Breathe in through the nose, pulls you high. Easy exhale through the nose, softens you down. Tuck your tailbone under. Tilt your pelvic bowl forward to open up this hip. And then we're going to lift up and we're going to open up the other way. Warrior two, facing the other way. You can still see me, so relax your shoulders, a little roll through the hips. Let's lift everything up slowly with the breath. Imagine you're moving through a cloud. Everything easy. Turn this into a moving meditation. Soften that down to your warrior two. Breathe in through the nose as you tip your torso back. And then tip all the way up and over. You can slide this hand up to the waist, or you can float it all the way up and over. As you breathe in, open your heart towards the sky. Turn your face towards the sky and let your top shoulder roll back. And then turn your belly down and soften forward. Bring this hand down, then the other hand, and we'll crawl around to a wide-legged forward fold. Drop your head and neck, a little sway from side to side, and we'll crawl all the way to the other side. So, lean into that right hand, roll your belly open. Root down through that front heel, curl up your body if that feels nice. Big inhale, reaching up, warrior two on the other side. Again, relax your shoulders, a little roll through the hips. As you breathe in, lift everything up. As you breathe out, soften down. Gazing over your front fingertips, tip your torso back, reverse your warrior, and then all the way up and over, elbow to thigh. Rolling your face, your belly open. Turning your belly down on the exhale. Bring your hands down. Back heel spins up. Plant your palms and we'll slide back to that downward facing dog. Little pedal through the feet. Now I'm going to turn to face you. And we're going to walk your feet forward. Leaning into the palms. Slide your feet forward. Keep the hands in front. Take the weight into your palms and sink down into a squat. You can keep your hands here, or perhaps you can bring your palms together, pressing your knees out with your elbows. As you breathe into the belly. Feel your belly rise. As you breathe out, contract and lift the muscles at the root of your torso. Lift your pelvic floor muscles. Inhale into the belly, the pelvic floor relaxes. Exhale, contract and lift the pelvic floor. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, contract and lift the pelvic floor. Well done. Now take your hands behind you. Keep your hips lifted if you can. Windscreen wipe your knees a little side to side. And then ease your bottom down. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. So I want you to float your toes up to knee level. You can take a hold behind the thighs. You can keep your hands behind you here. This isn't cheating, this is protecting your back. If you have any back issues or you just don't feel your core is strong enough, or you can float your hands out in front. Nice relaxed shoulders, relax your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists. Let's roll halfway down and then ease back up. Let's roll halfway down and ease back up. Remember, you can do this with your hands behind you if you find it a challenge, or you can hold on behind the thighs. You can switch positions of the hands. Rolling halfway down, easing back up. Rolling halfway down, easing back up. One more time, rolling halfway down, easing back up. Take a hold of your ankles. Maybe you can straighten one leg, bring one toe down. Perhaps you can swap. Maybe straighten both legs, something to try. And then let's bring both feet flat. Take your hands behind you, fingers point towards your heels. Press down and lift your belly up. Relax here for a moment. Take a gentle sway from side to side and easy forward and back. And then ease your bottom down. Let's scoot your bottom forward. Take a hold of your knees, chin to chest, round your spine. Rolling down here. Feel as though your feet have bricks tied to them, so your legs are heavy. This is a nice stretch for the spine. A little sway from side to side. And then we're going to place one foot down and bring the other ankle onto the knee. Let that knee fall out to the side. And then we're going to squeeze the other leg in. So you can put your hand through the triangle of your leg here, or you can extend the leg, take a hold behind the calf or behind the thigh. Just want you to notice what you're feeling in this glute, this hip joint. As you breathe in, flex through both heels, drawing the toes towards the shin, and as you breathe out, just squeeze your extended leg in towards your torso. Notice what you're feeling in that opposite hip joint. Maybe a gentle sway feels nice. It might feel nice to lift your forehead towards your shin. When you've had enough of that, we'll swap sides. Let that knee fall out to the side. Bring the leg in, take a hold behind the leg wherever you can. You can adjust your position and then flex through both heels. Notice what difference that makes when you flex through both heels. Inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze that extended leg in towards your torso. And whenever you've had enough of that, just a gentle squeeze of the knees in towards your shoulders. We'll finish off with a twist. Take your arms out to shoulder height, knees are into your chest. We're going to let them soften one way and turn our head the other way. You can cross one leg over if that feels nice to deepen the twist. Maybe it doesn't feel so good in your back, so always be comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Let your back relax with the exhale. Bring it back to the center, take it over to the other side. If it's too much for your neck to turn away from the ears, keep the gaze up. Deep breath in. And let your back expand with the exhale. Well done. And then come back to the center. You can roll up for a few moments, or you can stay lying down if that feels good. Just notice how you feel.